All right, y'all, so this poem is dedicated to my mother, RUTH MONTAGUE. And I want to thank all y'all for being here, too. I appreciate that. The title of my poem is, I Don't Want to Take Too Much Time Up Here. Here lies the queen with her crown, already seated at her throne. She finally got her wings, the Lord has called her home. And God's timing is perfect, nobody leaves early or too late. They blew the horns and sounded the trumpets when my mom walked through the gates. I'll admit, I was a bit depressed when she left. I almost went insane, but God granted me 88 years on this earth, so how can I complain? My mom wrote her will out and what she wanted done so it wouldn't be no stress or burdens. She even detailed it all the way down to what dress she wanted to be buried in. That motivated me to get my final affairs in order, so it won't be no confusion when I die with my wife, my sons, and my daughters. It's always a lesson in a loss. You just gotta see it through the fall. My mom bred me. I was her youngest pup, and that was my dog. I ain't gonna take too much time up here. I wanna get my mom to her final resting place. But while I got y'all in here, I wanna speak some truth and set the record straight. When we leave here from this church, I gotta go bury my mom. She worry-free. And I thank God while I was out here and running these streets, she ain't had to bury me. Those that know me know I'm a mama's boy, a proud one too. Just sit tight in paradise, Mom, until I come through. I almost lost my mind, yeah, the pain was painful. And I done lost my mind, but I gained the angel. I've had people die right in front of me. I've even had a friend die in my arms, but none of that trauma compares to the pain of having to say goodbye to your moms. Somehow, this woman raised 10 kids on what little she had. And I was the only good kid, the rest of them was bad. I remember mornings getting up, getting ready for school, and on the dresser would be a food stamp and some change, and I'd get mad. Then I got older and became a parent myself, and I realized that was all she had. Don't you leave this earth without having a relationship with God. Trust Him and have faith, and you will see her on the other side. You never know how many really love you till you leave. You never know how many really hate you till you succeed. I know you're busy, you got your kids and got a 9 to 5, but stop trying to squeeze God into your busy schedule. Squeeze your schedule into God. Y'all let social media deceive y'all. Y'all got money too high up on a totem pole. It's God first, then family, then money. That's how it's supposed to go. I ain't gonna take too much time up here. I just want to touch on 2 topics that's important. The first one is that bill that most people don't think is a necessity called life insurance. One day it's gonna be you up here, your kids on the front row, and the obituary will have your face. What plans do you have in place to make sure your kids straight? Priorities come first and then all the earthly wants. Plus life insurance cheap nowadays, like $30 a month. So don't tell me you can't afford it. Some of your priorities just ain't in order. And we gonna have to do a GoFundMe and throw a fish fry when you die because you didn't think it was important. And I ain't preaching to y'all because, like I said, her demise motivated me too. I want my legacy to live on forever and be a never-ending sequel. I ain't gonna take too much time up here. It's my last topic, then I'm gonna go sit down. This one is for the young ones in here who don't make time for the elderly loved ones. Y'all the ones missing out. Sit down with them, put your phone down, have a conversation with them, they can relate to you. God willing, one day you will get up there in age too. Back in the day, we helped the older family members out no matter what, we was there to deliver. Nowadays, we paying the kids to do what they're supposed to do and calling them caregivers. It's funny how everybody want their loved ones to live till they're 100 or something, yet when they get to the point where they can't take care of themselves, nobody want to help them. All the grandkids and great-grands that my mom had, she should have never had a lonely day. And even if you couldn't make it up there to her, she was only a phone call away. And I ain't mad at nobody. Just from this point on, let's change the narrative. A lot of our older aunts and uncles live alone and all they be wanting is some companionship. To the young men in here, you ain't too cool to pull up on your grandma. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. Yet y'all go out there and risk your life and your freedom for your so-called bros who won't do the same for you. I ain't gonna take too much time up here, but I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Cherish every moment, every handshake, every hug, every kiss. Love your family. And the ones you don't want to be around, love them from a distance. Life is short. Life can be snatched from you in an instant. My mom promoted love and always kept us all together as one. back then when all us cousins knew each other and we all had fun. Mom, I loved you like there was no tomorrow, then one day it wasn't one. Those in here that don't have their mother around know where I'm coming from. If you do got your mom in here today, hug her and pray this ain't the last time you get to do it. Because once she gone, she gone. It's going to take you a whole lot to get through it. You're my superhero, Mom, and Mother of the Year. So much more I would love to say about you, but I don't want to take too much time up here.